Please be seated. May we ask our Secretary of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to have a roll call.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have Honorable Francis Faustino A.D., Honorable Evan J.C. Diaz, Honorable Emmanuel Joselito B. Anyes, Honorable Ed Christian S. Go, Honorable Angelica L. Reyes, Honorable Jose T. Panganiban Jr., Honorable Ramon Juan N. Reyes Jr., Honorable Clifford R. Raspado, Honorable Abigail V. Sable, Honorable Jonathan Jose C. Calderon, Honorable Manuel Faustino U.D., Honorable Marco Paulo A. Meris, Honorable Amador A. Gafu Jr., Honorable Antonio S. Hui, Honorable Maria Katrina Jessica G.D., and Honorable Catherine Joy L. Legaspi. Mr. Chair, with the presence of all of the members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, I hereby certify the presence of a quorum. There are 2 board members online. I hereby certify the presence of a quorum, Mr. Chair.
With the Secretary's certification of a quorum, I now formally call this session into order. Before we proceed, allow me to express on behalf of this august body our heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Mayor Nel C. Montano. Palakpakan naman po natin. And of course, our Vice Mayor Evelyn R. Raspado. Palakpakan po natin. And the entire local government unit of Jones Isabela for hosting the first mobile session of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan Isabela. Maraming salamat po sa pagtanggap niyo po sa amin. At sa napakasarap na pagkain na hinanda niyo po. Maraming salamat. We would like also to acknowledge our Facebook Live viewer through the humble efforts of our Provincial Information Office PIO. Headed by Attorney Liz Binag, our heartfelt gratitude to the whole team of Mr. Ezekiel Kilang of PIO. Palakpakan naman po natin sila. The Honorable Floor Leader is hereby recognized.
Thank you. Your Honor, we are now on the reading and approval of the minutes of the previous session. I move that we dispense with the reading and the said minutes and approve the same, subject to any corrections that may be brought to the attention of the Secretariat for appropriate rectification. So I move, Your Honor.
There is a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous session and to approve the same, subject to any corrections that may be brought to the attention of the Secretariat. Is there any second? Are there any objections to the motion at hand? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and without any objections, the motion is hereby approved. Next item, Honorable Floor Leader.
Your Honor, for question hour and appearances, let us ask the assistance of the Secretary, Your Honor.
Mr. Secretary, you are hereby recognized.
Thank you, Your Honor. For this session, present with us are the officials of the Local Government Unit of Jones Isabela, the Liga ng mga Barangay, Jones Chapter Officers, the Sangguniang Kabataan Federation, Jones Chapter Officers, the Youth Leaders, the Municipal Youth Development Officer, and other invited guests. The August body shall hold a public consultation with them later in today's session. Also with us today, Your Honor, is Mrs. Gina Mamawag, the mother of Dr. Ina Desiree L. Mamawag, in whose honor a resolution was passed by the 11th Sangguniang Palalawigan for placing 10th in the March 2025 Physician Licensure Examination. Mrs. Mamawag will receive on behalf of her daughter the plaque of recognition or commendation on behalf of of her daughter, Dr. Mamawag, with a remarkable achievement. And also, if I may add, Your Honor, we also have Mark Glenn G. Acob, the Student Council Leader, Irish John Mark Ballesteros, SK Federation President, Renz J. Daryl A. Dingle, the Supreme Student Council Federation or Vice President, and Jenaline Mamawag, the mother, as mentioned earlier. And we also have our Honorable Roger G. Caramancion, the LNB President of Jones Chapter. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Your Honor, I move for the suspension of our plenary rules to allow this August body to recognize Dr. Ina Desiree L. Mamawag through her representative, Mrs. Gina Mamawag.
There is a motion on the floor for the suspension of our plenary rules to allow this august body to formally recognize Dr. Ina Desiree L. Mamawag, represented by her mother, Mrs. Gina Mamawag. Is there any second of the motion? Are there any objection? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded, motion is approved, rules suspended. Mr. Floor Leader is recognized.
Your Honor, may we call on Mrs. Gina Mamawag to receive the plaque of commendation on behalf of Dr. Ina Desiree L. Mamawag. May we ask the Secretary to read the contents of this resolution.
Mr. Secretary is hereby recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A resolution commending and congratulating Dr. Ina Desiree L. Mamawag for her remarkable achievement in placing 10th in the March 2025 Physician Licensure Examination. Whereas it is the policy of the Provincial Government of Isabela to acknowledge the accomplishments of exemplary Isabeleños who displayed laudable and outstanding efforts in their fields of profession or craft and brought prestige to the name of the province. The March 2025 Physician Licensure Examination, which was administered by the Professional Regulation Commission, was held on March 30, 31, and April 6 and 7 of 2025, in which 1,901 out of 3,827 examinees passed such examination. Dr. Mamawag, who hails from Jones Isabela and is a graduate of Our Lady of Fatima University Valenzuela, ranked 10 in such examination as she achieved a highly impressive 85.5% grade. Whereas For attaining such remarkable accomplishment, this honorable body recognizes Dr. Ina Desiree L. Mamawag as an exemplary Isabeleno worthy of its admiration and highest praises. Ang tagumpay ng Isabeleno ay tagumpay ng buong Isabela. Wherefore, upon motion of Honorable Clifford R. Raspado, duly approved and seconded this session, duly assembled, it was resolved and is hereby resolved to pass a resolution commending and congratulating Dr. Ina Desiree Mamawag for her remarkable achievement in placing 10th in the March 2025 Physician Licensure Exam. Resolved, finally, approved and adopted as certified herein and attested to and approved by our Vice Governor, then Vice Governor, now Congressman of the 6th District of Isabela, Faustino G. D. III, and Governor Rodolfo T. Albano III. That's all, Mr. Chair.
At this point, we recognize Mrs. Gina Mamawag and respectfully invite her to take the podium and share a brief message before this august body. Ma'am? Ay, basit lang.
Isa pong mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Good afternoon po. Sa mga namumuno po dito sa ating lalawigan ng Isabela, na pinangungunahan po ng ating mahal na gobernador, ang ating napakapoging busy gobernador. Ganon din po ang aming mahal na punong bayan dito po sa bayan ng Jones, na siya po ang pinakamasipag, magaling, syempre gwapo rin po. Mayor Nel, sir, sa mga, hindi pala sa mga, sa pinaka maganda, strong woman, na vice mayor po ng ating bayan, Honorable Vice Mayor Evelyn Raspado, ma'am. Kastamit apo dagiti kakadwana iti konseho. Dagiti agkakalaing ken agkakapintas nga konsehal dito'y bayan iti Jones. Ken kastamit apo dagiti SB member nga bisita iti detoy nga aldaw. In behalf of my daughter, Dr. Ina Desiree Mamawag, kaya't ko lang apo iti ibkas, iti panagyaman ko kada kayo amin, iti panangi recognize you, iti karangalan nga na natanggap na as a proud mother po, wala pong kabayaran yun. Kasi back to back po yun, Vice Gov. Nung kasi medtech siya, night place po siya. Tapos nga yung doctor, ngayon 10 placer.
Wow.
Siguro kung hindi po namatay ang kanyang papa, lately, kasi kailan lang namatay ang aking asawa, baka siguro top 1 po siya. Kasi yun po ang target niya. Nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon sa pagbigay niya ng mga anak na kagaya nila. Kasi doon po ako kumukuha ng matibay na para mapagtagumpayan nila ang victory sa kanilang buhay. Thank you, God bless, and more power po.
Maraming salamat po, Mrs. Mamawag. The members of this august body once again extends its heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Ina and your family for the outstanding achievement.
Your Honor, I move for the restoration of our plenary rules.
There is a motion on the floor. Is there any second to the motion? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded, plenary rules restored. Next item, Mr. Floor Leader.
Your Honor, for referral of ordinances, resolutions, and executive orders for review, I move for an omnibus motion assigning all resolutions, ordinances, and executive orders coming from 34 municipalities and 2 cities to their respective committees as indicated after each resolution, ordinance, and executive order from page 1 to 2.
There is an omnibus motion assigning all resolutions, ordinances, and executive orders coming from the 34 municipalities and 2 cities to their respective committees as indicated after each resolution, ordinance, and executive order from page 1 to 2. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded, the omnibus motion for the referral of resolutions, ordinances, and executive orders to the appropriate committees of this august body from page 1 to 2 is hereby approved. Next item, Mr. Floor Leader.
Your Honor, for proposed ordinances and resolutions, let us ask the assistance of the Secretary.
Mr. Secretary is hereby recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. An ordinance implementing Republic Act Number 11900, Republic Act Number 10643, and Republic Act Number 9211 in the province of Isabela to regulate the sale, use, and advertisement, promotion, packaging, distribution, and disposal of tobacco products, vaporized nicotine and non-nicotine products, and novel tobacco products, thereby ensuring the protection of public health and welfare of the minors, sponsored by Honorable Emmanuel Joselito B. Agnes, Chairperson, Committee on Health.
May we hear from the proponent?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Your Honor, I move for the approval of the first reading of the proposed ordinance implementing Republic Act Number 1160 or 11900, Republic Act Number 10643, and Republic Act Number 9211 in the province of Isabela to regulate the sale, use, advertisement, promotion, packaging, distribution, and disposal of tobacco products, vaporized nicotine and non-nicotine products, and novel tobacco products, thereby ensuring the protection of public health and welfare of minors, and for the joint referral for the Committee on Health and Committee on Laws, Rules, and Regulations.
There is a motion on the floor to approve the proposed ordinance on first reading and to jointly refer to the same to the Committee on Health and Committee on Laws, Rules, and Regulations. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the ordinance is hereby approved on the first reading and jointly referred to the Committee on Health and Committee on Laws, Rules, and Regulations. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Second, an ordinance establishing a system to prevent the entry of illegally extracted sand, gravel, and other quarry resources within the province of Isabela, prescribing for this purpose a regulatory fee for the monitoring and verification of transported quarry materials and for other purposes, sponsored by Honorable Manuel Faustino UD, the Chairperson, Committee on Ways and Means, together with Honorable Jonathan Jose C. Calderon, Committee on Natural Resources and Environmental Protection.
May we hear from the proponent, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I move for the approval on first reading of the proposed ordinance establishing a system to prevent the entry of illegally extracted sand, gravel, and other quarry resources into the province of Isabela, prescribing for this purpose a regulatory fee for the monitoring and verification of transported quarry materials and for other purposes, and for its joint referral to the Committees on Ways and Means and Natural Resources and Environment Protection. So I move, Your Honor.
There is a motion on the floor to approve the proposed ordinance on first reading and to jointly refer the same to the Committee on Ways and Means and Committee on Natural Resources and Environmental Protection. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, The ordinance is hereby approved on first reading and jointly referred to the Committee on Ways and Means and Committee on Natural Resources and Environmental Protection. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Your Honor. A resolution commending and congratulating Miss Angel Agapito for her outstanding achievement in securing gold medal in the high jump event, secondary girls category during the 2025 Palarong Pambansa held in the province of Ilocos Norte, sponsored by Honorable Abigail B. Sable, 4th District Board Member.
May we hear from the proponent? Excited.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officer. Your Honor, I move for the approval of the resolution commending and congratulating Ms. Angel Agapito for her outstanding achievement in securing the gold medal in the high jump event secondary girls category during the 2025 Palarong Pambansa held in the province of Ilocos Norte on first reading and be calendared on the second and final reading later in today's session.
There is another motion on the floor. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and without any objections, the resolution is hereby approved on first reading and to be calendared on the second and final reading later in today's session. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A resolution commending and congratulating Mr. Joval Liano Paiste for placing 9th nationwide in the March 2025 licensure examination for professional teachers secondary level, sponsored by Honorable Abigail V. Sable, our 4th District Board Member.
May we hear from the proponent?
Again, thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Your Honor, I move for the approval of a resolution commending and congratulating Mr. Jovaliano Paiste for placing 9th nationwide in the March 2025 licensure exam for professional teachers secondary level on first reading and to be calendared on the second and final reading later in today's session.
There is a motion on the floor. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and without any objections, the resolution is hereby approved on first reading and to be calendared on second and final reading later in today's session. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. An ordinance authorizing the reprogramming of funds in the amount of 700,000 from the program project activity titled Animal Health Services with Capital Outlay Allotment Classification to the PPA Operation and Maintenance of the Isabela Animal Diseases Diagnostic Laboratory with Maintenance and Other Operating Expenses MOOE Allotment Classification under the PGO, other programs, projects, and activities of the annual budget of the Provincial Government of Isabela for the calendar year 2025, sponsored by Honorable Jose T. Panganiban Jr., Chairperson, Committee on Finance and Appropriations.
May we hear from the proponent, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. I move for the approval on second reading of the unnumbered ordinance authorizing the reprogramming of 700,000 pesos from the program project activity titled Animal Health Services with Capital Outlay Classification to the program projects activity titled Operations and Maintenance of the Animal Diseases Diagnostic Laboratory with MOOE classification under the PGO, other program project activity of the 2025 annual budget of the Provincial Government of Isabela. So move, Your Honor.
Since this item is on second reading, the floor is now open for any comments, discussions, or clarifications from the honorable members, if any. There is a motion on the floor. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the ordinance is hereby approved on second reading. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. An ordinance authorizing the change of allotment classification of the program projects activity titled Isabela Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory under PGO, other programs, projects, and activities in the annual budget of the Provincial Government of Isabela for calendar year 2025 from maintenance and other operating expenses, MOOE, to capital outlay, thereby further authorizing the reprogramming of funds in the amount of 11,605,000 pesos from MOE to capital outlay, covering the same PPAs. Sponsored by Honorable Jose T. Panganiban Jr., the Chairperson, Committee on Finance and Appropriations.
May we hear from the proponent?
Thank you, Your Honor. Move for the approval on second reading of an ordinance authorizing the change of allotment classification of the project program activity titled Isabela Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory under PGO, other program project activities in the 2025 Provincial Government of Isabela annual budget from MOOE to capital outlay, thereby further authorizing the reprogramming of funds in the amount of 11,605,000 pesos from MOOE to capital outlay, covering the same PPAs. So move, Your Honor.
Since this item is on second reading, the floor is now open for any comments, discussions, or clarifications from the honorable members, if any. There is a motion on the floor. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the ordinance is hereby approved on the second reading. Next item, Honorable Floor Leader.
Your Honor, for business of the day, may we ask the assistance of the Secretary?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Item A, a resolution commending and congratulating Miss Angel Agapito for her outstanding achievement in securing the gold medal in the high jump event, secondary girls category, during the 2025 Palarong Pambansa held in the province of Ilocos Norte. Sponsored by Honorable Abigail V. Sable, Board Member, 4th District of Isabela.
May we hear from the proponent, please?
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Your Honor, for third and final reading, I move for the approval of the resolution commending and congratulating Miss Angel Agapito for her outstanding achievement in securing the gold medal in the high jump event, secondary girls category, during the 2025 Palarong Pambansa held in the province of Ilocos Norte.
There is a motion on the floor. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the resolution is hereby approved on second and final reading. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A resolution commending and congratulating Mr. Joval Liano Paiste for placing 9th nationwide in the March 2025 licensure examination for professional teachers secondary level. Sponsored by Honorable Abigail V. Sable, Board Member, 4th District of Isabela.
May we hear from the proponent?
Again, thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officer. For second and final reading, I move for the approval of the said resolution commending and congratulating Mr. Jovaliano Paiste for placing 9th nationwide in the March 2025 licensure examination for professional teachers secondary level.
There is a motion on the floor. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the resolution is hereby approved on second and final reading. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next item, Your Honor, is an ordinance authorizing the reprogramming of funds in the amount of 700,000 from the PPA titled Animal Health Services with Capital Outlay Allotment Classification to PPA Operation and Maintenance of the Isabela Animal Diseases Diagnostic Laboratory with Maintenance and Other Operating Expenses, MOOE Allotment Classification under the PGO, Other Programs, Projects, and Activities of the Annual Budget of the Provincial Government of Isabela for calendar year 2025, sponsored by Honorable Jose T. Panganiban Jr., Chairperson, Committee on Finance and Appropriation.
May we hear from the proponent, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I move for the approval on third and final reading, the unnumbered ordinance authorizing the reprogramming of 700,000 pesos from the project program activity Animal Health Services with Capital Outlay Classification to the PPA titled Operation and Maintenance of the Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory with MOE classification under the PGO, other program project activities of the 2025 annual budget of the provincial government of Isabela. So move, Your Honor.
There is a motion for approval on third reading the previously stated ordinance. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the ordinance is hereby approved on third reading. Let copies of this ordinance be furnished to the Office of the Governor, Provincial Budget Office, and other concerned offices. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. An ordinance authorizing the change of allotment classification of the program, projects, and activities titled Isabela Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory under PGO, other programs, projects, and activities in the annual budget of the provincial government of Isabela for calendar year 2025 from maintenance and other operating expenses, MOE, to capital outlay, thereby further authorizing the reprogramming of funds in the amount of 11,605,000 pesos from MOE to capital outlay covering the same PPA. Sponsored by Honorable Jose T. Panganiban Jr., the Chairperson, Committee on Finance and Appropriations.
May we hear from the proponent?
Thank you, Your Honor. I move for the approval on third and final reading of the unnumbered ordinance authorizing the change of allotment classification of the project's program activities titled Isabela Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory under PGO, other projects, program, and activities in the 2025 Provincial Government of Isabela annual budget from MOE to capital outlay, thereby further authorizing the reprogramming of funds in the amount of 11,605,000 pesos from MOE to capital outlay covering the same PPAs. So move, Your Honor.
There is a motion for the approval of this said ordinance on third reading. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the ordinance is hereby approved on third reading. Let copies of this ordinance be furnished to the Office of the Governor, Provincial Budget Office, and other concerned offices. Next item, Mr. Floor Leader.
Your Honor, under the unassigned business, we have none.
Next item, Mr. Floor Leader.
Your Honor, may we ask any of the honorable members wishes to avail of the privilege hour?
There being no member who wishes to avail of the privilege hour, we shall now proceed to the next item. Honorable Floor Leader,
Your Honor, we will now proceed to the announcements.
are there any announcements?
Your Honor, may I be recognized?
The Honorable Floor Leader is recognized.
The DILG Isabela, in partnership with the Provincial Government of Isabela, has invited the honorable members of this august body to attend the newly elected officials program for uplifting service, or NEO Plus, on August 11, 2025 at the provincial capital. As part of the event, an executive briefing and assessment of the governance and development situation in the local government units will be conducted, featuring a state of local governance summary highlighting the key accomplishments of the provincial government of Isabela over the past 3 years. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Secretary, please take note of the date and other details of the event. Are there any more announcements? There being none, let us now proceed to the next item. The Honorable Floor Leader is recognized.
Your Honor, there being no other business in the agenda, we may now proceed with the scheduled public consultation with our partners and stakeholders here in the municipality of Jones. As such, I move that we suspend the rules and declare a recess to allow the holding of the said consultation.
There is a motion to suspend the rules and declare a recess for the conduct of the public consultation. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is duly approved. The session is now in recess for the public consultation. There may be possible questions pertaining to the existing programs po ng ating lalawigan of PGI supported by legislative measures passed by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, 11th Sangguniang Panlalawigan, such as but not limited to education, health, youth, infrastructure projects, or agriculture. So baka meron pong gustong magtanong, inquire, suggest. Ha? Solicit, walang problema. Basta kaya. Oh. Ayun na kayo. Gawin na natin tong opportunity. Baka from the youth, meron kayo na questions? From the barangays or baka may mga tanong kayo? Please. Recess naman tayo. Open to. Kahit ano. Wag lang love life pa. Mahirap yun. Si Clifford ang sasagot. Tama. Nandyan yung nanay. Nag-aalala na. Kailangan mo na daw magbigay ng apo. Baka may questions kayo? Wala? Mayor? Halika, please. Yan sila naman.
Okay, thank you so much and a pleasant afternoon. Akala po namin audience lang kami, Your Honor. So, but anyway, to our provincial Vice Governor, my boss, our boss LMP, now our boss in the PGI, the Honorable Francis Faustino AD. Thank you, boss, sa pagpunta sa atin pong mga honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. May I especially mention yung masisipag at palaging still available na board members dito sa Quatro, Doc Clifford, Ma'am Abby, to Kong Bentot, boss, and my former colleague in the LMP, my idol, boss Jonathan Calderon, and to all the other members of the SP, sa atin pong Sangguniang Panlalawigan Secretary, Attorney Mir and Attorney Evangelista, ma'am. To my fellow public officials here in Jones, other officials of the PGI and employees here present. Again, a pleasant afternoon to everyone. So wala po akong question, Your Honor, pero I would just like to convey my sincerest thanks to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, led of course by Boss Kiko, for choosing our humble town to be the first venue in the mobile session. So parang ang dating ay inaugural mobile session. So actually, may I just share, when I met with the department heads and itong mga kasama kong SB, together with Vice Mayor ni Auntie Evie, there's a little bit of hesitation kung tanggapin namin, boss, o hindi. Pero ang bibilis ng utak ng mga SB kasi sabi nila, boss, parang hindi pa tayo ready. Kailangan pa tayong magpagawa ng mas maluwang na session hall,
Kinakabahan na ako
hindi. Magpagawa ng mas maluwang session hall, magpa-renovate ng CR, at yung mga microphones kulang, sabi nila. So, I knew they were trying to persuade me na magpagawa muna ng mga doon. Ultimately, sila rin ang makikinabang. Kasi once lang naman kayo na magpunta dito, boss? So talagang mabibilis ang utak na. But sabi ko sa kanila, let us take the chance, the opportunity na tayo yung nauna. Kasi ang akala namin noon, based on the Isabela hymn, from Palanan to Jones, akala namin, boss, kami yung mahuhuli. Yung pala, the other way around. Diba? So thank you so much. Sabi ko sa kanila, at least we will be having the chance in getting acquainted to each other. Kasi I personally, 3 taon na po akong naging mayor, kilala ko sa mukha yung mga boss natin, yung mga sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan, pero I admit na hindi ko kilala yung whole name, kung saang distrito sila. So napakagandang opportunity para magkakilala ang bawat isa. Pag close kasi ang isa't isa, mas mabilis humingi ng financial assistance. Hindi po may bubulong mo lang. So yun po, maraming salamat, and please feel safe. Safe kayo dito sa amin bayan. Last year, 2003, we were declared insurgency free dito sa aming bayan. And since then, marami na pong may gustong body o league, mga liga ng League of Municipal Accountants, Treasurers, Local Budget Officers, MCRs, Assessors. Nanggaling na po dito to conduct their monthly meeting. And lahat po sila swinerte sa buhay, yung mga naging bisita namin dito sa bayan ng Jones. Kasi naniwala sila sa pamahiin namin. May pamahiin kasi dito sa aming bayan na lahat ng bisita, pag inubos yung dalang pera sa aming Pasarabo Center, talagang magiging successful. So nasa sa inyo na po mamaya. Yeah, thank you so much. Yung may I ask Your Honor if my department heads are also allowed to ask question or air
Of course, open tayo.
kasi hindi ko alam yung so mga department heads, yung areas of concern ninyo, pwede daw kayong mag-raise ng concern o queries. Ang sa akin lang, kasi nabanggit yung quarry kanina, hindi ba pwede, boss, na medyo pabilisin yung pagbigay ng share sa barangay? Yun yung isang palaging pinupunta ng mga barangay captain sa akin. Hindi nabali dito sa aming munisipyo, kahit medyo ma-delay yung share namin sa quarry, naintindihan namin yung proseso. Pero sa barangay, pag alam nilang mayroong share na sila, ang gusto nila agad-agad. At naintindihan naman natin yon kasi maliit lang yung pondo ng barangay, so kailangan nila talaga yung share nila sa quarry. And kung meron pong chance, Your Honors, kasi last January, nag-initiate po kami ng program, binuksan po namin yung aming Animal Bite Treatment Center. Sabi ko kay Doktora, parang napahamak tayo dito kasi yung pinondo po namin, 1 million pesos lang po. Pero ang gasto pala in every month is 400,000 sa dami ng mga nag-avail ng serbisyo, nakakalmot ng pusa, aso, pati yata kinakagat ng asawa, nagpapa-inject na rin kasi wedding rabbit din daw. So, kung may chance lang po na pwedeng makahingi ng augmentation. Kasi ang ginagawa na naming remedyo, yung reimbursement ng PhilHealth sa konsulta package, yun na po yung pinambibili namin ng anti-rabies. So, by the last quarter siguro, baka ma-stop yung kwan namin pag wala na ring reimbursement sa PhilHealth. Nagtipid na nga kami, hindi na namin na-accommodate lahat. From naging 25 pero schedule na lang yung kaya naming bakunahan, bossing. So meron pang 30, hindi na-accommodate per schedule. Twice a week kasi kami, pero sabi ko kawawa naman yung mga kababayan natin dito sa Jones. So gusto ko nang idulog, andito na rin lang, sabi nyo open naman. So naiya sana ako pero para sa aming mga kababayan. And lastly, I would like to thank the provincial government of Isabela through the able leadership of Boss Rod, the then Vice Gov, si Boss Boji, at alam kong itutuloy po ni Boss Kiko yung pagmamahal ni Boss Boji dito sa aming bayan. Kasi I was accounting yesterday yung pag-upo namin ng mga Sangguniang Bayan and ni Auntie Evie na 3 years, 2000 to 2005, nakabigay ang provincial government ng worth 77 million pesos road concreting dito sa...
Gaano katagal yan? Anong panahon?
3 taon, boss.
3 taon.
Pagkakaya mong 1 taon yun, bossing.
Okay. Kaya tinitake note ko, wag ka mag-alala.
Okay. Actually, noong mayor pa po si Boss Kiko, nag-text sa akin, magbigay ka nga ng isang project worth 10 million sa akin. Hinihintay po namin, bossing. Pero currently, meron pa pong unpaved na main roads dito sa aming bayan na nasa 11 barangays. 42 barangays po kami pero meron pa pong 11 barangays na hindi na semento, yung mga iba. Meron pang 18.8 kilometers, boss. So, thanks once again sa PGI. Last meeting with the governor, humingi ulit ako at nagbigay siya ng 20 million good for 2 kilometers na naman. So, next year, magiging 16.8 kilometers na lang yung hindi na semento dito sa atin. So, pag next year, hati-hati, provincial government, munisipyo at kay congressman, matatapos na po siguro. So, yun lang po. And again, welcome po kayo dito. Anytime, pag may bayan na ayaw kayong i-welcome, balik po kayo dito. At welcome din po lahat ng assistance from the PGI dito sa aming bayan. Good day and pleasant afternoon po sa ating lahat.
Maraming salamat, Mayor Nel. Palakpakan naman po natin muli. Alam mo, una sa lahat, gusto namin kami sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan and of course, the province of Isabela. Talagang taos-puso po kami nagpapasalamat na tinanggap mo kami. Yung pagtawag ko sa iyo, hindi ka naman nag-isip oo kagad. Kaya very thankful kami. Kaya nga rin po kami nandito ngayong araw na ito is ang ating minamahal kasi po na Governor Rodito Albano. Gustong alamin kung ano ba ang kalagayan parati ng ating mga kalalawigan sa iba't ibang parte ng province of Isabela. Kaya ito po yung opportunity sana namin na mapakinggan and nagpapasalamat naman po kami at na-share nyo po sa inyo, na-share nyo kung ano yung mga pangangailangan nyo po dito. Alam ko yung sa forest region nyo, magkatabi tayo, di ba yung San Miguel de Camay, kaya alam ko yung pinagdadaanan nyo, ipag-aaralan namin to nila Gov para mailagay kagad natin sa budget. And of course, with the Sangguniang aalalayan namin si Governor para makamit yung mga pangarap ng hindi lang ng lalawigan kundi ng kada bayan dito sa lalawigan ng Isabela. And yung nabanggit nyo naman yung sa anti-rabies, nung ako rin yung mayor, pinoproblema ko parati to. Pero minsan, prevention is key. Baka pwedeng makipag-ugnayan tayo sa mga barangay natin, sa mga SK officials, na itali yung mga aso. Kasi kung nakatali naman, may prevention tayo, wala tayong magiging problema. Tama po ba?
Sir,
Sige.
Actually, sir, hindi po yung mga stray animals ang nangangagat. Yung mga pet owners ang nakakagat, boss. Yung mga alaga po nila.
Kaya alam mo kami noon, nagkaroon kami ng ordinance, kung sino yung kanino yung alagang hayop, siya dapat yung magbayad. Para hindi...
Meron din po
kasi
yan.
ang laki nung magiging gastos ng LGU talaga. Ngayon, alam natin na napakahirap ng buhay. Alam natin na gusto natin tulungan lahat ng ating mga kababayan. Nandyan din naman yung district hospital natin sa Etchage na papa-coordinate ko po kayo kay Dr. Gafud para yung mga pasyente nyong iba, madala nyo sa district para magtulungan po tayo sa scheduling para at least may nakatutok din sa inyo kung once a week or kung papaano po. Ganun ang gawin po natin. And then, dun sa may quarry na nabanggit nyo po, i-discuss po namin kasama ang mga Sangguniang Panlalawigan po natin para kung papaano namin pag-aralan na maiwan na. Mas maganda nga maiwan na yung share ng barangay, maiwan na yung share ng munisipyo. Kasi nga, provincial imposition ang quarry, pero alam naman din natin na ang dapat makinabang dyan, yung bayan at yung barangay. Kasi sa inyo, kinukuha yung mga quarry. So, pag-aralan namin kung paano magiging setup dahil alam ko nga yung pinagdadaanan nyo. Dahil ako rin naging mayor, may quarry din ako sa Etchage. Dinadaing ng ating mga barangay din yun. Dahil bilang sila ng bilang, pero minsan, ang tagal dumating nung pondo na inaasahan nila na pang-implementa pa. Alam naman natin napakaliit ng pondo ng barangay at kinakailangan talaga nila yung mga karagdagang budget. So asahan nyo na nandito po kami kasama ng mga ating Sangguniang Panlalawigan na ilalapit natin to sa province headed by our minamahal na Governor Rodito Albano.
Thank you so much,
Thank
boss.
you.
Thank you.
Questions pa po? Yes po.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Cynthia Bangloy, isang SB member po, and I hold the Committee on Rules. Very happy po ako that your session this afternoon was aired through live streaming sa Facebook. During our inaugural session for this term, I sponsored a resolution authorizing for the live streaming of all regular sessions, special sessions, and even public hearings, with the thought that, of course, the people of Jones deserve to be informed. Walang itinatago ang ating mga opisyal sa kanila. However, during the committee hearing na na-discuss yung aking panukala, it was shelved po, sadly, because of reasons na baka hindi pa handa ang ating mga SB members. Ang infrastructure for the live streaming, hindi pa po kami talaga ready. But I told them na a simple cell phone can do the job. Parang, is there a difference between covering the live sessions and a basketball play? Para sa akin po kasi wala. So, since it was shelved, may I have a request, Sir Vice Gov, na si Sangguniang Panlalawigan na ang magpasa ng isang panukala para sa ganun lahat ng sanggunians ng Isabela ay mag-live streaming na ng kanilang sessions. Pwede po bang ganun po?
We will
Maraming
take
salamat po.
note of that and we will discuss it together. Pero maganda po yung pakay nyo. Man tayo, ang intention natin bilang naninilbihan sa taong bayan is susi is yung transparency. So, I agree with you. Pero syempre, as you've said, mamaya, hindi pa kasi handa din lahat for the, baka hindi lahat ng bayan may internet, baka hindi lahat ng bayan may capacity para i-broadcast nila. Or the platform itself, baka kasi magamit sa hindi magandang bagay. So kaya kailangan, ako nakikita ko dyan, kailangan isaliksik ng bawat bayan. Pag-aralan talaga nila kung paano nila gagawin yon. Kasi kami, we are just very lucky because nandyan ang PIO. Separate department po sila sa amin na nagre-request lang kami sa kanila na itong mga professional to. Kumbaga, ang linya talaga nila is public information. Kaya siguro dun tayo hindi pwedeng iba-iba ang sitwasyon ng kada bayan. So baka may iba nga, wala pang internet sa bayan nila. 'Di ba? So pag-aralan po namin kasama ng Sangguniang, pero noted po yan. At maganda naman po yung gusto nyong mangyari. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Vice Gov.
Baka may mga SP tayo na gustong magdagdag? Wala naman?
May isa pa pong request po
Sige po.
sana. Kasi nakikita, especially po kayo po na nasa PGI, lagi po kayong lumalabas ng bansa. Medyo nagkaroon kasi ho kami ng hassle sa pagkuha ng Travel Authority from the DILG kasi nung hindi pa po nalagay ang Isabela under the state of calamity because of the typhoons last year na until now hindi pa po na-lift. So that's the reason why the DILG is requiring all officials going out of the country to secure a travel authority from the DILG. Na noong hindi po tayo sa state of calamity, the travel authority issued by the mayor is enough for the SB members to go out of the country. One colleague of ours was stopped from flying po sa airport na po mismo dahil hindi ho siya nakapag-secure ng kanyang travel authority from the DILG. So, may request ho sana kami na kung maaari, i-lift na po ang ating state of calamity ng buong Isabela. That's the reason the DILG is saying po na since Isabela is under the state of calamity until now, because it was never lifted, kailangan hong kumuha ng travel authority from the DILG. I don't know how true po. Maraming salamat
Sige,
po.
I will discuss this. Kasi first time ko rin narinig tong issue na to, na hindi papayagan because of that. Pero usually kasi pagdating ng bagyo, dapat talaga nasa AOR yung mga local officials natin, which is, yun naman talaga yung tama. Pero like said, lumipas na yung bagyo, pero we will discuss it with the DILG, kay Ma'am Cora, kay PD Cora. May we also request na gawa rin kayo ng letter, a formal letter regarding this matter. Siguro address it to PD Cora, tapos bigyan nyo rin kami, i-CC nyo kami. So we can formally discuss this matter with her as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much po.
Questions pa po?
Anyway, sis. Good afternoon po, Vice Cop.
Ito yung idol
and
ko,
all
eh.
this.
Long hair eh.
Pwede. As new committee on agriculture, pwede po bang mag-request just to give a fund for so parang gano'n na. Sa every district, meron po kami kasing pinag-aaralan ng mga bagong kagaya ng mga sugarcane, mga gano'n. Kanya lang po, meron silang panukala na dapat meron tayong soil analysis in every district. Kasi po yun yung isang the essential for, or a requisite for plantation of new, for planting for new crop, kumbaga. Sabi po nila, baka medyo pwedeng idulog po sa panlalawigan, ay sa provincial, sa inyo. So yun po yung parang, meron po bang mga hakbang po ba ngayon na for improvement or parang for enhancement or for study sa mga ganun po yung yung parang gusto po naming may ambag sa agricultural sector. So yun po yung parang kung meron lang po sanang for funding po doon sa mga, kasi medyo mahal din po kasi yung gagamitin. Sir.
Sa katunayan po niyan, ang ating minamahal na Governor Rodito Albano ay kausap po si Secretary Kiko ng Department of Agriculture. Nagre-request talaga siya ng machine para po dito sa lalawigan ng Isabela. Dahil alam nga po ng ating mahal na Governor Rodito Albano na mas magandang alam natin ma-analyze muna yung mga lupain natin bago magtanim. And for your other question naman regarding kung ano yung mga bagong technology, kung ano yung mga pwede natin maitulong sa aspeto ng agrikultura o makapagbigay tayo ng new ideas, I highly suggest makipag-ugnayan kayo sa Isabela State University. Yan yung next best thing natin na, actually one of the best natin na pwede magbigay ng guidance. Kasi yung agricultural department nila, napakagaling ng mga professor na nandyan, at pwede sila makapagbigay. Kahit ako po, experience ko nung ako po yung alkalde ng bayan ng Etchage, yun din po ang ginawa ko. Naging partner ako with Isabela State University at napakaraming na projects sa aspeto ng agrikultura.
Yes, sir. Sila nga po yung naging kasama po nating kausap.
Very good.
So, maraming salamat po.
Thank you. At least na one step ahead na kayo. Okay? Abi ata may tanong.
Good afternoon po, Honorable Vice Governor, members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Mayor Nel, and to everyone, good afternoon. Ako po'y napag-utusan lang ng mga kasamahan ko sa Executive Department kasi siloso yata sila. Napapansin nila kasi na madalas lumalabas yung mga sangguniang bayan, tayo palaging naiiwan. I mean, yung paglabas nila sa ibang bansa. Sana naman mayroon tayong opportunity, sabi ng aking mga kasamahan, na makalabas at siguro sa tulong ng ating butihing Vice Governor, mabibigyan din tayo ng opportunity. Ito po, chinacheck ko lang po yung binubulong nila sa likod, Vice Governor, sir.
Just to take note, yung nababanggit naman ng lahat ng paglalabas, it's a personal na hindi ginagamit yung pera ng gobyerno dito. So, yung paglabas-labas ng out of the country, it's more of pampersonal yun na halimbawa, papa-check up. Kasi karamihan naman ng lumalabas ng bansa ngayon, nagpapa-check up, etc. Or baka may mga pamilya sila sa labas na naimbitahan sila, na sinagot ng mga kamag-anak nila. Pero gusto ko man ilabas kayong lahat. Hindi, medyo pinagpapawisan na ako ngayon kung paano ko sasagutin yan. Pero at least gusto ko lang iklaro yon. Ha? Si Yorme, tama si Mayor. Pero just to clarify, yung pagtanong nila, it's a personal na agenda nila yon, yung paglabas nila ng bansa. Hindi nila ginagamit yung public funds. Just to clarify things. Okay?
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. SB Secretary po Navelin Bulan po. Ang concern ko lang po ay gusto kong i-address kay Sir Attorney Mir. Regarding po kasi sa mga measures na usually yung mga ordinances po na sinasubmit namin, especially po sa mga finances po, sa budget, ganyan. Lagi po kasing ang sinasabit sa aming office yung mga 2 original copies lang po ang sinasabit ng mga attachment ng measures. Request ko lang po sana kung pwede na kung okay na po yung isang original po at saka certified true copy po na 2 copies, pwede pong i-accept na po ng officer. Kasi usually pag nagsasubmit kami, binabalik po sa amin kung hindi po original copy yung 3 copies at saka 6 copies pagka budget ordinances. Thank you po.
Thank you po, Ma'am SB Secretary. To address your question po, relative to the attachments po na sinasubmit, particularly yung mga finances, sabi nyo, probably annual budget yan, supplemental budget po, or any municipal appropriation po na legislative measure na pinapas po ninyo, papunta po sa amin. Needless to say, hindi po kasi namin requirement yun. Bagkus requirement po yan ng Provincial Budget Office kasi sila rin po ay merong mandate by the DBM na po ng requisites na attachments or supporting documents. Kaya po meron pong original na nire-require po, DBM po yun. Po-forward po natin yan sa regional office ng DBM. Kaya hindi rin po na nga po na ganun, mapagbibigyan. Hindi po kami ang humihingi ng requirement kundi yung DBM po. Kaya may naiiwan din po kasing copy sa Provincial Government of Isabela through the Office of the Provincial Budget Officer.
So, i-address ko na lang po doon sa mga offices na concerned.
Like Sanggunian.
Opo, bigyan na lang po kami ng mga original copies kung meron po silang pinapa-endorse na mga measures po regarding po sa mga finances. Salamat po.
Thank you rin po.
Maraming salamat, ma'am. May mga tanong pa po? I-committee hearing natin yun, yung sa quarry. I-set natin. Tal mag-ano tayo. Kung paano. Diba? Oo. Maganda maiwan na kila Nel. Diba? Ano tayo iniisip? Oo. May questions pa po?
Your Honor, with the public consultation having been concluded, I move that we reconvene and resume the session.
There is a motion to reconvene and resume the session. Is there any second?
Second.
Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is duly approved. Session is reconvened.
Your Honor, there being no other business in the agenda, I now move that this session be adjourned.
There is a motion for adjournment. Is there any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion having been duly seconded and there being no objections, the session is hereby adjourned.
Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Ay, dito na lang, sir. Checks.
With your kind indulgence, may we ask all our board members and the Honorable Vice Governor for a simple photo shoot po in the center po, together with the local government officials of the municipality of Jones.
Dito na pa, dito na pa.
Kapag halimbawa may isisip ka ngayon na funding came from dun sa inyong pinagtrabahuan. Alam ko,
Okay na. Okay, there you have it, no, mga ka-Isabelenyo. Katatapos lang ang atin hong 12 Sangguniang Palalawigan 3rd regular session. At kumustahin naman natin ngayon, no, ang Vice Mayor, si Vice Mayor Evelyn Raspado. Ma'am, welcome ho, no, sa Isabela Broadcast Center ho natin, no, sa PIO Isabela ho ito. So ano naman pong reaction ho ninyo? Dahil dito ho sa inyong bayan, ginanap ang kauna-unahang mobile session po.
Napakasaya namin, Bombo Ezekiel, sa naganap na mobile session ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Isabela na pinangungunahan ng pinakamamahal na Vice Governor Francisco Kiko D.
So dito ho sa mga pagpupulong ho na ito, ano naman ho masasabi ho ninyo? Dahil even yung mga kababayan ho ninyo sa Jones Isabela ay may naiparating ho na mga kung ano man ho yung mga nais ho nilang naiparating ho kanina.
Excited nga kami, Bombo Ezekiel. Ezekiel, hindi namin akalain na ganito ang mangyayari sa araw na ito. Sa totoo lang, nung malaman namin na dito sila magse-session ng mobile session, parang hindi namin kaya na dito gaganapin ang mobile session ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan. So excited kami dahil hindi pa namin malaman ang mga gagawin ng mga Sangguniang Panlalawigan, kung ano yung mga gagawin nila sa session. Kasi iba yung session ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan pala kaysa sa session ng local government unit o sa legislative department. So natutuwa kami, Bombo Ezekiel.
Anyway,
or mga gustong itanong, i-message nyo lang po sa Facebook page po natin ng PIO nang sa ganun ay maisagot din po namin ito dahil nandito nga po kami para pakinggan at kung ano man yung maitutulong namin ay gagawin po namin lahat yon para sa ikabubuti ng ating mga kalalawigan.
Maraming salamat din po pala no Vice Governor Kiko D sa tiwala ho ninyo sa PIO Isabela to handle itong regular session ho ninyo.
Opo, ako nagpapasalamat kami kay Attorney Liz sa buong PIO team, talagang very grateful kami. Kanina nga, imagine nyo, isa sa mga concerns ng Joan, gusto nila i-broadcast, pero yung capacity nila to do it, wala pa, hindi pa sila nandun. Buti na lang, we are lucky na nandyan ang PIO. Kaya very grateful kami sa inyo. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po ulit pa. There you have it mga kaisabeleño, si Vice Governor Kiko D. At hanggang sa muli no, na ating pagkita-kitaan sa kanilang susunod na naman na mobile session at kung saang lugar, Pakantabayanan ho yan. Sa ngalan ho ng aming Provincial Information Officer na sa Elizabeth Binag, ako po ang inyong resident broadcaster at of course sa ngalan ho ng Isabela Broadcast Team, Ezekiel Kilang. Nagsasabing, etang nga na. Thank you, sir. Thank you.